But in the long run, we're going to need everyone to help us crack this problem if we're not going to have a huge additional burden on taxpayers, which ultimately will lead to the kind of high taxes that I certainly don't believe are desirable in the long run going forward.
Well, that there is the longest way of saying we don't want the sort of tax burden I've dumped on the British public, to pay for lockdowns, furlough and 500 million jabs in future.
And so what we're really saying is that we will always be there to help poorer households. The way we do it will change, and that's why we talk about a social tariff or a social discount.
A social tariff or a social discount. This sounded fishy to me, and so I looked into it, and what it should be called is outright bloody socialism. Here we can see articles from a few days ago explaining that this will be a Conservative Party making people who earn more money pay for the energy bills of those who don't.
So let's not take a piss here.
Yes, you heard that right. He wants people who work to pay for people who don't, in what sounds like something Labour would throw out there. In fact, I don't think Labour would even have the sack to come out with that crap and smile about it like he does.
But for most people, we need you to play your part in reducing our energy dependency on what Putin chooses to do in Ukraine, and that's why we've got this national ambition to reduce energy consumption by 15%. The EU ambition is 13%. We're a couple of percent higher, but other countries are doing the same kind of thing. And that isn't just at a national level, but that's for every household. And we think that the £500 that we're offering to help people save next year at current gas prices, if people did the 15%, they could save that £500 themselves in the amount they pay in the years that follow. So we're trying to help people to help themselves. We're giving them a cushion this year and next, but we do need people to change their behaviour.
Well, let's ignore the Putin man-bad trope that's beyond old at this point and focus on him wanting us to cut our energy usage because these clowns trashed our energy capacity years ago. The bit where he points out that other countries are doing the same thing sounds a bit like the bat flu lunacy we dealt with recently and could mean they've been instructed to do this by their puppet masters, because I tell you something, it's not what we want them to do. Now, me personally, I won't be cutting my energy consumption, and in fact, because this prick has said about it, I'm actually going to use more. I don't know about you guys, but anything this clown or his illegitimate boss comes out with, I'm literally doing the opposite. This little clip here, though, proves beyond all doubt that these scumbags are about as conservative as Karl Marx, and their only ambition is complete power and control at the expense of our freedom, health and money.